Let's learn how to use Higgsfield and Claude to make introductions for your YouTube videos in 5 minutes.
Can this box really be a 24/7 local AI model employee?
That's pretty nice. I like that. How to Higgs, take 12. I'm rusty. Okay, so first things first, what do we need? We're going to need 2 accounts here, Higgsfield and Claude. Now this doesn't have to be Claude, this could also be ChatGPT or whatever AI model you use, but for today's video, we're going to go with Claude because I personally just love Claude. And then the other account is going to be Higgsfield. I know this looks overwhelming if you have no idea what this is, but in a nutshell, it's a compilation of a bunch of AI models from other companies just localized here that you can pay to use. Now, Nano Banana Pro is image generation, Seedance is video generation, so on and so forth. You don't need to make it more complicated than that. Now, we're not actually working in here. I said Claude because we're actually using Claude MCP. Now, you're going to click that. There's a whole download section right here. You're going to follow the steps. Everything's very simple. Now, let's say you download it and you're not sure if it's fully installed properly or not. You can go ahead and just ask your AI model, hey, is Higgsfield CLI or MCP, is it installed properly? It'll think for a second and then reply yes if it is, or no if it's not. Now, if you're curious about the difference between MCP and CLI, long story short, MCP is for people that don't code, CLI is for people that code and want to use this in terminal. That's all you need to know. So like I said, MCP right here is basically the connector between both of them, okay? The recipe. So you're gonna film and edit as you normally would. You're not going to do anything differently here. It's not like you need a green screen behind you. Like, you don't need this for Higgsfield to work. The AI models are so good now where it can detect what's behind you and how to remove the background and stuff. It's very good at this, okay? Proceed as you normally would in terms of that process. Now, the next step is you want to export the part that you want to upgrade and you want to add ET. Now, what I mean by ET is, let's say this clip is 5 seconds that I want to export. You're going to just add a couple extra seconds because the way that the model works right now, it cuts off the last second or so. So to do this is basically counteracting that and to make sure you get the clip that you actually want done properly. And just to show what that kind of looks like, this is a clip I'm working with and this is a part I'm going to export.
Can this box really be a 24/7 local AI model employee?
That's the part I'm working with, right? But I'm going to export this part with it just to be safe.
Welcome to the series.
Literally just going to cut that, going to put this together, create compound clip. If anyone's wondering, this is in CapCut. I'm going to export selected clips. We have to compound it first so it can work as one clip together, okay? So we're going to go local hardware. You can name it whatever you want, okay? And then once you export that, that leads us to our next step. Put the export clip into your workflow. Now you can see here, it's going to look something like this, okay? It's going to show the Higgsfield logo. It's going to say upload the video. It's going to give it out to you. It's going to give you outputs. You reiterate, whatever. That is the workflow, okay? The workflow is literally the process of rendering the video, putting it in the MCP, and getting it back out. That's the workflow. No need to overcomplicate it. That's it. Now, one of the most important parts of this recipe is the prompt. You don't want to have a bad prompt. If you have a bad prompt, you'll get a bad output. Now, I will give even more sauce on the prompt as we close out this video, but moving forward, if needed, just make changes and regenerate. Let's talk more about the prompt. Now, when I was saying restyle earlier, we're really saying keep framing and timing the same. So you can see how it kind of hallucinated the last couple words in the clip I just showed you. We don't want it to do that with the clip we're trying to work with. So we want the timing of the words to be the same. There could be a clip where you put it in and it gives you out a longer clip and it says the same thing, but it says it over a duration of another second or two. So as you can see, the timing and framing is thrown off. So you want to restyle and keep the framing and timing intact. Very crucial you do that. Otherwise, you'll get what is known as AI slop, right? We don't want AI slop. We want to use AI as a tool. AI slop, obviously, nobody from a viewer standpoint even likes it. So the next step in a good prompt is you have to describe the product and context. Now, for this example I showed you, the context I gave it was that we're working with an NVIDIA Spark computer video, someone that's going over it. I gave it a screenshot of the NVIDIA branding. So those icons you see are the same style as NVIDIA. Now, obviously, there were a little bit of pulling teeth and back and forth because it wanted to put him in front of that picture and then it didn't want to listen, so we have to make it listen, and then tweak it until we get what we like, and then from there we kind of know how to approach it for the next go around. So that's kind of the name of the game here. And this is obvious, but a more detailed prompt is a better output with less errors. The prompts are everything at the end of the day. If you don't know how to prompt, ask GPT how to prompt, ask Claude how to prompt. Make sure you give it the details that are important, because if you don't, you will get bad generations. And if you get bad generations, you're going to waste your time. And if you're wasting time, you're wasting your credits. And if you're wasting your credits, you're wasting your money. And nobody likes wasting time, nobody likes wasting money, and nobody likes wasting the two at the same time, okay? So that's going to be all for today. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. And other than that, man, I'm out. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.